is $85 from Diane Neff of Mechanicsburg. And finally, item number 69, a watercolor exchanging fluids.
Oh, and we're back. My camera's gone. Ah, yes.
You fucked up your camera?
I fucked up my camera. Steph's here, everybody. Steph's here, which means she has more enticing tales. More deep, dark secrets.
Well, I owe people tales because I did see that we reached minimums.
Yeah.
I contacted the accounting department. They sent me a note, an inter-office memo, if you will, just to make sure that I was aware that I'm contractually obligated to provide 3 stories.
Yep, 3 whole stories. Yeah, they said they like that paperwork, don't they? They sent you 3 different packets.
Yeah, and then they already told me what the taxes will be taken out of it, and then that's just depressing. And then you want to overthrow the government, and then it's just a really busy afternoon, A
lot going on. Oh yeah, I should rotate my monitor. There we go. So yeah, Steph has contractual obligations, debts to the gamers.
Debts.
And Lord knows that gamers always get paid.
I pay my debts.
Right. So I don't know, Steph, you can kind of take it at whatever pace you like, but you do owe chat and the internet in general 3 very spicy tales.
Let's see. I was trying to think. I mean, I did share about the ridiculousness of the interview process of what it used to be for QA.
Yeah. Yes. You shared this tale of your first job.
Yes.
And the conditions you had to enter into to work there.
Yeah. I kind of now really wish that I remembered what I wrote in the essay.
I wish you did too, man. I mean, to write an essay to get a job. It's the most like school though, weirdly. Maybe that's the thing is they assume that you're like going to be a high school student or something applying for that job.
I don't even know. But that's the thing is that all the people that were applying for it were like all college graduates. Like that's the weird thing. Like there was a dude that I worked with at THQ who was had his master's degree in fine art. And he and I were buds. Like he was super funny and like very, very sardonic.
Yeah.
And one day we went out to lunch and then I told him, "Where did you go wrong?" It was like, I'm like, I don't mean to be a dick, but also, why do you have, you have a master's, you really shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I know, I've made many mistakes. But then he was talking about how he was trying to get into academia, and it was just really, really difficult at the time.
Yeah.
And so, but I was just like,
it's weird that he thought gaming would be easier to get in industry than academia.
Oh, it was. I felt sad for him, but I was also like, why are you here? Like, you're way too smart for all of this.
This is so loud. Sorry. This game is so stupid.
It's so intense. I don't understand why it has to be like war times 12.
People wanted that intensity.
Well, I guess what I could talk about is probably the ridiculousness of working in QA. We worked a lot of hours, and the thing is it was very obvious that THQ could have cared less.
Yeah.
I think there was negative caring. They put the wrestling team. I remember they had to play. They had to do their testing in what was essentially a giant conference room that they just set up a bunch of folding tables almost with all the TVs on them, because they seriously had at least 150 people. If you ever go back and look at some of those old wrestling game titles, the amount of people that worked on it, although I don't think that they even counted all the people who worked overtime, because you had to test out all of the online functionality, and it was so much time, and that it was basically guaranteed overtime, which of course when you're making $9.50 an hour, guaranteed overtime rules because then you're just like,
you can finally get ahead on some things, buy something nice.
You're like, I can buy more than ramen with this paycheck. There were a lot of people that were definitely living in the like multiple roommates and everything else. There was one woman though who lived in Irvine, and THQ is in Calabasas. Now, for those that are outside of Southern California, it might as well be another state. Like, it's so far. It is so far. And I was like, you get paid $9.50 an hour to drive here. That's at least, it was like, it had to have been at least like a 2-hour traffic drive, because like THQ was basically in Calabasas. That part of LA is on the other side of Malibu, so it's like really rich people houses, because they live in the canyon, like on the way to like Malibu. So all we had were like, for our choices for lunch was basically Ralph's, and a lot of people would just eat like 2 chicken tenders from the like deli counter. It was sad. I'm just gonna say that it was really, because there wasn't like everything else was like fancy restaurants, and there was a Sharky's. So I also got really familiar with the Sharky's back then.
Interesting. Oh yeah, you told me about that. Wasn't there like a potato thing they made, or am I thinking of something else?
No. They did a stacked chicken enchilada that they still do, which is quite delicious. But like, it wasn't cheap. You couldn't eat there every day because it would be too much money. It would take too much of your $9.50 an hour paycheck.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to make rent because you're just... That was always a depressing thing, is doing the math in your head about how much work time it costs to just stay alive.
Well, so that was the thing. Like, I'll tell you, the people that I worked with, they were really big fans of buying the little 4-pack of King's Hawaiian rolls and like 2 chicken tenders from the deli, and then that way they could have a little mini sandwich.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that was what you would, like what you could afford. So there was a lot of people that did that, because at THQ they only gave you water, coffee, and tea. So that meant that everybody had to abuse each of those products as much as possible, because there was only like they had like a soda machine and a snack machine, but they weren't even reduced prices. It was still like $1 for a soda, and you're like, really? You guys couldn't even like subsidize this just a tiny bit? I still gotta pay like
make it a
75 cents or whatever for like a goddamn drink. Like, you bastards. Fine. So now that I've kind of alluded to that, because I know that I owed like a story. So
this is story number 1. Okay.
Story number 1 is going to talk about my. I used to have this coworker. I don't know where he's at now. He went to work at another game. Oh, God.
That was cool.
Yeah. He went to go work at another game studio, and then I don't know what happened to him, but I wish that I did, because he was what I. He was super hilarious, and he was one of the people that like.
This is so awesome.
Jesus.
Oh, I miss.
He was super hilarious. His name was Garrett, and he was like, if I had stupid ideas, Garrett would be like, he would just go for it. He would just do whatever was my stupid idea. And, you know, sometimes when you're really bored in a job where you have to play things over and over, there's no way that there's that many planes. You've got to move. Like, I don't think you're supposed to shoot them all down. Look, they just keep coming.
The German war machine is very efficient.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's shooting me from behind.
So Garrett and I, because we were spending so much time like hanging out together, he was like, we would come up with a lot of stupid things to do, and at one point, to pass the time during the day, we started running competitions. So the competitions were, everybody where they sat would basically like, we named each area after they had their own like code word, and we had like a tally, and you had to complete challenges in order to get points. And we didn't know what the prize was going to be yet, but we just knew that we wanted everybody to compete amongst each other in order to get points. Now, everything would be, like they would change what the challenges were, like all the time. We did one where it was the teabag challenge, and it's not what you think. It is, I told you, we got free coffee and tea, right?
Yeah.
So the teabag challenge was how many tea bags could you keep in your mouth and for the longest period of time. And they were like Lipton tea
Wouldn't that like
bags.
stain your teeth?
Oh, I'm sure they brewed tea in their mouth.
Oh.
Only 2 people were willing to do this because the rest of us were like, that's going to stain my fucking teeth. Fuck that shit. Yeah. Now you're going to have to shoot all those planes again.
What the fuck? Why? What happened? Oh, God damn it.
Yep. And now you're going to have to do it all over again. All them planes. So the teabag challenge. So
Yes,
one
teabag
day there were 2 dudes that did it. The thing is, they each had 4 bags of tea in each cheek. So their like face was like chipmunked out.
Yeah.
Holding onto the tea. And the thing is, we knew that they still like, because we weren't going to watch them the whole time.
Yeah.
But I was in a cubicle right around from them. And I could hear them sucking their spit all day. Yeah, because
God.
of the brewing tea in their face. They said that their cheeks were like tingling. And I was
Yeah.
like, probably from the caffeine.
All that caffeine just going right into your bloodstream? Wow. Did they not like, they didn't experience any physiological effects or anything?
They did. Well, there was one dude who ate a paper towel, and his stomach, that was one of the challenges, and which had a high amount of points. So that's why he did it, and we were a little worried that he might get sick. And he was like, "Oh, I had a stomach ache." And we're like,
So wait, did y'all ever decide on what the prize was, or was it just points and ranking, and that's why everybody was participating?
We decided to just do points and ranking, and then at a certain point, they made us stop doing the challenges. So we never came. Well, because. So we did 2 challenges. They allowed us to do one as a full QA group, which the full QA group, we had the 100 nugget challenge. Because that was when chicken McNuggets were like, on Tuesdays you could buy a 6-piece for like $1. So everybody put in money to basically whoever wanted to compete, like kind of just like a cool hand Luke, like no one could eat all the eggs, like that kind of thing. So it's very much like, all right, who can actually eat a fucking like 100 nuggets?
100 nuggos.
And everybody contributed, and at least for that one, there was a mini pot. So everybody contributed to buy the $100 worth of nuggets, or the 100 nuggets for each of the people. And there was like leftover money, and whoever ate all the nuggies like got to keep them. That extra money. No one survived. I don't want to get gross. There was a garbage can, a giant garbage can. It made people very sick.
Was there like a did it set off a chain? One of those kinds of things?
It was not good. No one survived the 100 nugget challenge. It was bad.
I ate 20 in one sitting and felt pretty disgusted with myself once.
It was they got to like. One of them got into the 70s, and then he just was like, I can't. Like he just started getting really sick.
Yeah.
And then it didn't last long for the rest of them because they just couldn't, because he had to just run. It was in the kitchen, so he had to run to like the big trash cans, and it was not great. So even though it was kind of messy, the one challenge that they stopped us from doing and made us stop doing our challenges, they didn't care about the tea. Our leads weren't worried about that. This was the days of Mad Cow. And people were worried about meat that was going to like make them sick. So there was one of the dudes on the team had said, all right, I will only do this for like a mini bet. Like people have to contribute money and I win cash. But he was going to eat a pound of raw beef. Yeah. He was like, I will eat it. He's like, as long as I can just like squirt lemon on it. He's like, I will tartar and I will eat a pound of ground beef. And we were going to do it on a Monday, and it was going to be called Mad Cow Monday. And then our leads found out and they said, y'all gotta stop. You can't do this anymore. Someone's gonna die. They were like, look, people got sick after the Nuggets.
Oh.
They're like, you can't do this anymore. And so we had to come up with new things to do because these are the things that we did during the day to like keep ourselves entertained while we're playing like the same build for like days on end. So
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, like it was
SpongeBob.
It was real.
Do you remember what you were testing when that was happening?
It was still during Scooby-Doo. I was still doing Scooby-Doo, and I worked on Scooby-Doo for like 8 months. That game should not. Uh-oh. Are you going to do all that again? Yep, you are.
So if the plane lands on you, it kills you. I thought that's what happened to me the first time, and now I've completely validated it. You actually don't want to shoot any planes ever, even though it looks really funny.
Yeah, it's like...
I'm going to do it because it looks funny.
The dude, like, he talked about how he eats steak tartare. That's why he was, like, willing to do it.
Yeah.
But it really... I mean... It was going to be gross. It was just going to be a gross thing. So what I will tell as the free story. So that at least is one thing. What I'll tell as the free story is what we ended up starting to change our... since we couldn't do the challenges anymore, we started doing an art contest. Now, and it wasn't like people had to make art. There were people that were like on our teams that had gone to school for art, like whether it was concept art or like graphic design, because they wanted to be able to work on a team, but they just hadn't found a job yet. So they're in QA so that they can like figure out where they want to go next. So we had like some particularly like great artists that were just in QA. So what we started doing was we started making coloring pages. And then whoever like designed and colored their pages the best, they would win a prize. And we actually all pooled money together and we had prizes. Like there was the prize that I really wanted was a martini set that had like glasses and like little mini bottles of alcohol. And I was like, hey, all you fuckers, this is going to be mine. Like, I'm going to win this. Spoiler alert, I did win it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But I will tell you how I won it. So basically we would take like different, it would just be different, whatever big meme or thing that was funny at the time. I mean, there weren't memes. Memes wasn't a word yet. It was just whatever funny video was on the internet, or that like some of us knew, we would do something with. So the time that I won the art contest, that week, well, we did it like every couple weeks. So for that particular session, Star Wars Kid was the most popular thing on the internet at the moment, right? Him in his little dumb room swinging around his lightsaber, right?
Yeah.
So basically what one of our artists did was he drew Star Wars Kid in like mid-stance with the like dual-sided lightsaber.
Cool.
And it was like, all right, everybody, go ahead and color the Star Wars Kid, do your best and figure it out. I decided to take it upon myself. I took that drawing. I had one side of it. I like erased some of the lines around his head and I made him look like Yoda. I gave him Yoda ears and like drew it out and then like printed it again. And then I flipped the image and printed it on another sheet of paper and I made him Darth Maul. So I made him Darth Maul fighting Yoda.
Wow.
And colored them all to look like they were fighting each other. On like you had to open it because it was like 2 pages. So I kept it like hidden until it was my time to like show my art. And then I went and I turned and I opened it, and everybody's like, "Oh my god!"
Got him with the reveal.
Yeah, I did
Nice.
my big reveal, and it was Yoda fighting Darth Maul. But it was the Star Wars Kid, so kind of like a weird. Like I didn't change the body type. Like it was still just kind of like dumb teen
Stocky.
kid
Yeah.
body, like but with a Yoda head and one with a Darth Maul head.
Excellent.
So, and that was how I won. And I told y'all that I was going to win the fucking martini set. Like, that was going to be the one. So I was pretty proud of myself. My friend Hugh, he won the following week's art contest, because what he did was it was just one of the other artists on the team, he went and he drew all of the like Scooby-Doo characters, like just standing in like a row. Mm-hmm. And so what Hugh did, which is it's still a treasured memory. He went and he made them all naked, but he put drew little pixelated squares in different colors over all of their junk.
Nice.
So he made them nude with like pixels over it. That's what he colored.
Mosaiced it?
Yeah. So it looked pretty great. I don't remember what prize he won. I'm not gonna lie, the only prize that I truly remember was that martini set, and I was very proud of myself for winning it. I wish I still had the art, because it was
awesome.
So dumb. I wish I still saved that color. But
that's
yes.
a wonderful story.
Yeah.
So is that your first story, or is there more to it?
Well, I mean, technically the art one could be the free one, but I'll tell something else as the free one.
Oh, there's a free one? Oh, I see what you mean. Your makeup one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, what I will share is what we would do when people would leave, because now people have now a bit more of an understanding of what it was like to work in QA.
Okay.
Then,
yeah.
Where it was very clear that we were bored out of our fucking gourds every day, and had to figure shit out. So anyway, when people would leave QA, we would usually do something special. We would all go out. We had to make sure everybody went out to lunch. I told you that it was mostly the like fancy places that were the closest to THQ, but sometimes we would venture out and go into Thousand Oaks, which is like right next door to Calabasas, and there were certain places that were our favorites. Like one was a Pizza Hut that had an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet.
Nice.
Right? Because everybody was poor, and that sounds great. We would go to a place called Meat Locker, which was the grimiest barbecue place. Like, it was fucking delicious. Like, very, very good. But it was literally like a shack that you couldn't see through the windows because it had like so much grease and smoke. Oh,
nice.
Yeah, but it was really, really good. And they had like, one of the dudes that I worked with, sometimes he would buy the beef jerky from there, and it was literally $40 a pound. And I was like, that's like your paycheck. I was like, how are you? I was like, man, you must really love beef jerky if you're willing to pay $40 a pound for it. Like, Jesus. So there was one particular, because, like, you know, depending on who you were with the team, or, like, if you were really involved with, like, our dumb activities or dumb things, we would do, like, things that, like, a bit more special for you. So there was one time that one of the team members who, funny enough, now I'm like spacing on exactly his name, but I told Lawrence later that I think that's why I was so bothered by Tom Sandoval, because he looks very much like, it occurred to me later that I was like, oh my God, he had the same gap in his teeth, he had the freckles, he had the dark hair. I was like, oh my God, it was a Tom Sandoval look. That's why Tom Sandoval, I questioned
always rubbed the wrong
but
way.
I was also like, holy shit. So anyway, I worked with this one dude, and he was gonna leave, and he was also like key to a lot of our pranks and dumb shit. So he said, I want to go to like Pizza Hut. That's what we're gonna do. And you know, me being like the only like lady on our team, and that I had like makeup and stuff. I told you earlier about Garrett, who would do anything stupid that like I just asked him to. Well, he came over into my cubicle and he's like, hey, so I have an idea for lunch. I know what we should do. And I was like, well, what are we gonna do? He's like, I need you to color in my facial hair, and I need you to give me like a giant stash. Garrett was a redhead with like very faint reddish blonde hair and freckles. And so I was like, dude, I only have black mascara. Like, there's no way that I can give you, like, a mustache. It's going to be black. And he was like, do it. So I painted his face with my mascara, and I gave him this giant mustache, like, painted his dumb little hairs. He had all these little, like, tiny hairs because he didn't shave. Yeah. And so I painted them all black. And so he had this, like, giant mustache on his face. The moment that the other dude saw it, everybody went, holy fuck, I need that too. So they all came, and I was like, you assholes owe me a tube of fucking mascara because I'm painting all your faces. So we all went to Pizza Hut. I painted different things on everybody's face. One guy, I gave him giant chops, like almost to his lips, like nice. All the way across his cheeks. One dude, I gave like a Frida Kahlo, like full-on unibrow. Nice. Another dude, I gave him like the tiny kind of like creepy like Salvador Dali kind of like mustache.
Like business. A pencil mustache?
Yeah, that like tiny pencil. I gave some people like goatees. I used that whole tube painting up like 5 different dudes' faces, and they were all like, and some of them had like dumb sunglasses because they had already brought those because they were just being stupid. And so we like went to Pizza Hut with all of them wearing that facial hair.
Yeah, the John Waters, exactly.
Yeah, the tiny like John Waters, like yeah, exactly that kind of stash. Just because like I was running out of things to do. I'm like, oh my god. Somebody's like, I want a beard. I'm like, I'm not giving you a whole fucking. I don't even think I have enough like mascara in here to give you a full beard. We're gonna have to go by pieces. Like I'm gonna give you a scar or something else. So, yes. So they all went out in public like that. We went and we ate all-you-can-eat pizza, which they were competing as to who ate the most.
Always.
And then we went and we bought 40s.
Oh.
Now...
Good ideas. Good ideas lead into more good ideas.
Yes. Well, we got back to work. We went into, like, back into work. We clocked in. We sat at our desk for a few minutes. And then we all were like, I got to go to the bathroom. And then we went to the parking lot and we drank 40s by, like, executives' cars. Because we knew that security never came in that area. So we just, like, hung out in a corner of the parking lot and drank 40s for, like, 40 minutes. Figuring that our leads probably would eventually figure out that we weren't at our desks. But, yeah. And that was how we celebrated. We would do shit exactly like that. It would be drinking in the parking lot. There would be a lot of times, or one person would drive us over to Chewy's, which is the closest Mexican food place, and there would be Jaeger shots. I had definitely went back to go work overtime and had like a hangover before the end of the day, like because we were just being fuck it. We're like fuck it. We're just gonna drink. Who the hell cares?
Yeah.
But then this also, I'll throw in a free one as well, since I've already described Garrett. So one of the best things that Garrett ever did with our dumb, hey, I have an idea, let's do this. So I was at a Rite Aid, and this was like, early in the month of October. And when I was in Rite Aid, I saw what looked like the cheapest costume I've ever seen.
Hold on a second. Sorry, Skrells, thank you for the sub. Says, I got married. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Woo. Nice job. Lots of love to you. And your new life together with your partner. All right.
So I saw this very cheap costume. It was like, I guess the material, it was like a step above felt, but not a big step, not even a full step, like a half step. So it was like kind of see-through, but did not feel good. And it was a sexy cowgirl outfit.
Ooh.
So it was like a very short skirt with like some very cheap fringe on it, and then like a little bra toplet that had fringe on it. Again, kind of see-through. It was like beige felt. And it had a little red cowgirl hat because the fringe was red. You've got to match. And I was like, I'm gonna get Garrett to wear this. That was the first thing that I thought of. Gotta get the sexy cowgirl. I'm gonna get Garrett in this. So I go into work the next day and I bring it and I was like, Garrett, so I have this idea for Halloween. And he's like, what? I'm like, I really want you to wear this sexy cowgirl outfit. And I pulled it out of the bag and he was like, done. And I was like, excellent. Because we had already tried to do like a basically having people dress like, cause since there were so many dudes, like who would dare to dress up like a woman and come into work. But our team had already gotten mad at us, and so we knew that we could do it. But I was like, they can't stop us for Halloween. And I told you, we were all competing for points for a prize that didn't exist yet, and we were all like, what can we do? Yeah, sure, put fucking tea bags in my mouth, I'll eat a paper towel, like all of this shit, right? So we were like, all right. So I was like, all right, Garrett, I'm going to go ahead. Like, this is going to be your outfit. I'll do your makeup on Halloween so that you will be a beautiful, sexy siren. I came in on Halloween, and Garrett came around the corner, and Garrett still had peach fuzz. Like, he always kind of consistently had peach fuzz, but it was never like a beard, but it was kind of all over and patchy on his face.
Yeah.
He had even more of that. Like, he had specifically tried to let it grow out. He was wearing a very curly, like, wig. Basically, he looked like an even more unattractive Dee Schneider.
Ooh.
Yeah, right?
Ouch.
Like, this is where we were at. He looked a little terrifying, and I was like, I can't wait to do your makeup. Let's do it. I bought the, like, cheapest blue eyeshadow.
Look at me in the background. Sorry.
Hey.
War is nice.
This is the quiet time. This is the buddy time during war. Garrett was a fantastic human. He was hysterical. I'm still glad that he did this because I gave him a Tarte makeover, and he looks stunning. I'm not gonna lie, stunning Dee Schneider. He's just still looked terrible, but he was beautiful. He won one of the costume contests.
Ooh, nice.
Because everyone couldn't stop laughing when they'd see Garrett, because he also had his jean shorts shoved up under the outfit. Like, it was the saddest costume, but I was like, you know what? This was worth the like $10 investment of me buying cheap makeup, this stupid outfit. I was like, perfect. He supplied his own Dee Schneider wig. It was great. So I was really glad. He won like a 6-pack of specialty beer and like movie tickets and something else. I can't remember. But he was the only one of QA that was even recognized by anyone at THQ, because QA was not they were all temp. Like, there was only the leads who were full-time. So that meant things like for Christmas, we weren't allowed to go to the Christmas party.
Yeah. I hate it when companies are petty about that stuff.
Yeah, they're like, no, you can't go to the Christmas party. Our Christmas party was, where THQ was located was right by the sheriff's station in Calabasas, which would sometimes be funny because the people who were in the drunk tank all night, they would be out there in the morning, like when we were coming into work, and you'd see like people who just look like, who were very clearly had been picked up and like in jail overnight. Now they're just like chilling, like waiting for somebody to pick them up. Yeah, we would see that a lot. So there was like a civic center like right nearby, like near a park and everything. Our Christmas party was having our QA bosses serve us barbecue from a local restaurant in that like civic center. Basically, it was like a basketball court turned into a place where we could eat. And then we got
streamers or anything.
Nope. And
did
then
you
we
have
got
Christmas
movie
themed
tickets.
plates? Oh, okay.
So that's how I saw the Two Towers.
Ah,
Yes.
what a memory.
And they were like, well, you don't have to come back to work. They're like, you also don't have to go to the movie. You could just like go home. And I was like, well, okay, I guess that's what's it. Sure. Which is also why I thought it was amazing that at Activision, for their Christmas party for QA, they had them do it at the Alamo Draft House. And I was like, well, it's wonderful to see that things never change. QA doesn't have their own party at a place. It's a movie at the draft house. I'm like, at least it's a draft house. But I was like, boy, when I was in QA, that's the same shit that I got.
Yeah.
I got a meal and a movie. And then I was like, all right, get out. You have to go now. So, yes. QA was a weird time.
Yeah, it sounds rambunctious.
Well, it's like we had to do stuff to get to just not be bored.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what my final story is going to be, and it will be my final tale that I'll share about QA. Trust me, I have other ones.
Yes,
but
she
some
does.
of them are also like...
And she's only been talking about QA. This is just like the first window of her entire career.
Well, I was just thinking about the fact that, like, I don't know if I want to tell some of the other ones about things that I learned about coworkers and stuff that they would talk about, and
yeah,
like,
that's what I was thinking. Like,
highly offensive shit.
Steph knows some deep dark tales.
Yeah, like some of that shit is like, but so I, as this last tale, I worked with a dude whose name was Richard. And I will never forget his name just because I made fun of him a lot. He just was... He was exactly the kind of caliber of nerd that sometimes I can't help. I gotta poke at him. Because I know how much it bothers them. So I feel like I have to.
It's tough not to.
Well,
they make themselves easy targets too.
Well, he's just... He was like one of those people. He came... I'm trying to figure out the best ways to describe him where it just doesn't sound like I'm entirely
cool?
evil.
Yeah.
He was a gatekeeper, one. Like, he would question you on, like, what you knew, and that he was always convinced he knew more than you. He was that kind of nerd. So it's like, even if you're like, oh, I watched this movie about this topic, suddenly he's an expert in that topic, and then he's got to tell you all about it. And you're like, shut up, Richard. Just shut up. Like, that's not what this is about. Stop it. That was that's what I mean by, like, that kind of nerd. Like, I felt like I had to bother him because I knew how much it would bother him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be mean or pick on someone, but there were some moments I picked on Richard. Like I said, kind of asked for it sometimes.
Sometimes they need to get mellowed out a little, and picking on them is like a way to... It's a socially safe way to kind of get somebody to chill out or recognize that they need to chill out. I don't know. I've been in that situation, and I can't fault people for picking at me either, because it is just trying to get somebody to recognize how shitty they're being.
Well, the thing is like he would just do so many things that would get on my fucking nerves. Like, I had to sit in a room with him, and I mean, he was super into basically every kind of like nerd category. Like, his wedding band had like Elvish on it, like to be like the One Ring, right?
Man,
like that shit. He 95 degrees in Calabasas, and he would come in Jedi robes to work. Like, he was putting it out there as to, like, this is what I know about these things, and like, this is it, right? Yeah. And he was married. I never met his wife. I could only imagine that she would just be so like placid and docile.
Yeah.
I just
patient.
Yeah, just to be able to like deal with him, because I was like, my God. So like one day, for example, he hit, like, this is when Emergency had just come out, and he was talking about the benefits of vitamin C. Yeah. Imagine sitting in a place where you have to play your games on a fucking CRT and record it with a VCR, and a motherfucker next to you talking to you about the virtues of vitamin C. Kill me. Just get it over with. Like, I can't. I'm like... And he kept talking about it and going, and I'm like, oh my God. And so I finally was like, I turned to him and I was like, wow, that's really fascinating. Like, started to do the, like, I put my hand to my chin. Yes, tell me more about this vitamin C? Is that what it's called? Interesting. I've only heard of that.
What are the health
vitamin.
benefits of vitamin C?
Well, I did. I started telling him that, and then I was like, well, wait. So are you saying that the restorative powers of vitamin C are so intense that say I'm out and I get shot, can I just pop open one of those packets and pour it in? And, you know, kind of like in, like, Indiana Jones, like, with the cup of Christ, would it just, like, completely heal me? And then and he just looked at me and was so mad. I could see how mad he was. And the dude next to me started laughing. And I was just, and he's like, I don't think it's funny that you're making fun of me. And I was like, I'm like, no, I'm asking you about vitamin C. Can I get shot and use this vitamin C powder to heal me because it's so restorative? And he was not. He was not into my joke, but I thought
Vitamin
it was
C can't heal his ego after
hilarious. He started kind of like watching for me at that point.
Oh no! You bullied him.
I did.
His poor soul. I was like, ooh.
I may have participated in wrapping his TV, controller, desk chair, and table in wrapping paper while he was gone. Yeah.
That's fun.
And then we put foil all over some pieces, so it would be really gross to pull off because you just like aluminum crinkly.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, we definitely did that to him.
Him? You're not even pretending.
This isn't the true tale, though. I'm gonna tell you the tale.
Okay.
This is the tale of Richard. I was out sick one day, and when I came back into work, on my desk was a printout about a camel spider. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, why is there... I'm not into spiders. What is this? Like, why is this here? And I'm like, okay, this is weird. I just like put it to the side and I thought, I don't know, maybe people did weird shit while I was out. Who cares? So I'm sitting there and my buddy Byron, who I'm still friends with and works in Hollywood now. He works producing shows. So, but yes, I worked with him when he was just in QA, and he had the greatest accent. He was from Kentucky, or as he liked to refer to it, Funtucky. And
okay.
Yeah, and I would make him like yell things in his particular accent because I'd be amused by it. And he used to yell "Cow Guinness" like often. I don't know. It amused me.
Okay.
Anyway, so Byron comes over to me and he's got his little southern accent. You're never gonna believe what Richard did. And I was like, wait, why are you upset? What is happening? He's like, did you see the paper about the camel spider? And I was like, yeah, what the fuck is this about? And he was like, well, I told Richard, I was like, not just telling Richard, but other people, and he was there, a story about a camel spider, and that like some whole story that the like camel spider almost bit his brother, and that like they're really poisoned. Like it was this whole thing that like story that he was telling about camel spiders, that then Richard started telling people after he finished his story that he's like, that's not true. Like that's not true about camel spiders.
Oh god.
And I was like, wait, is he telling you that your story, the story that happened to you and your brother, is wrong because he knows more about camel spiders? And he was like, yes. And he was like getting so upset. And I was like, okay, continue your story. Tell me what happened. So I was like, so then what the fuck is this? He's like, before we came into work today, he went and he printed up pages with information about camel spiders. And I said, so that's what this paper is? He was like, yeah, he went and he put it on everybody's desk to show that I was wrong and that he was right. And that like my story couldn't have been like accurate. And I was like, oh no. I was like, oh, Byron, we have to punish him now. Like, I wasn't even involved in this. But when he left that camel spider picture on my desk, he got me. He opened that door.
Yeah,
the door is
you.
open, and I'm here now. And now I'm ready. I'm ready for us to do something. I was like, Byron, what should we do to Richard? We have to do something to him.
This aggression cannot stand.
There's suffering needs to happen now because of this. And we're like, but it has to be acceptable suffering where we don't get in trouble and or cause property damage. So Byron's first response was, let's fill his car with camel spiders. And I was like, I like where your head is, but we can't do that. We're not doing that. I was like, I like what you're thinking. But that's illegal, and we're probably going to kill it. Like,
also, how do you even how do you get that many?
Yeah, I don't.
You need a camel spider guy.
Yeah. Oh God.
And then you have a camel spider guy's name in your phone. And that's not great.
The worst idea ever. Is having a guy who's a camel spider guy.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to.
I don't want to be friends with. I don't want to have his number or have him know where I live or anything about me.
You don't want to be in the situation where you need a camel spider guy too often.
Basically, yeah. We don't need this. So I was just like, nope, I don't want camel spider. We're not gonna do that. So we started workshopping. What are we gonna do? Like, what are we gonna do to make him pay? We're like, well, the reason why also Byron brought up his car is because he had like a Mustang that I was also like, I don't know how you afforded this. Like he told us he lived in this like really tiny, like crappy apartment with like 3 roommates, and I thought, but then you have this car. Oh, he also was like a chin strap beard dude.
Oh, nice.
Like a really like thick chin strap beard, and he would often wear a t-shirt with an airbrushed lion on it, and it was the dumbest. It was very dumb.
That's pretty awesome.
I like almost all the time. I remember him multiple days a week would wear that, and that's why we started calling him Leo.
Oh, okay.
He would wear that shirt, and we were like, Leo's wearing his favorite shirt today.
I like it.
So anyway, so we came up with, hey, let's take this stupid article that he's left on everybody's desk. Let's make a shit ton of copies of it, and let's just put them all over his car. Like, all over his car. No taping, though. We can't tape. And, like, we were like, yeah, I think this is what we're going to do. Because we can't fill the car with camel spiders, but we can fill it with pictures of camel spiders. Especially the stupid article. The stupid article that he put on everybody's desk. So I was like, Byron, I'm in this. Like, when are we going to do it? He's like, well, let's do it tonight in between, like, he was like, last break during OT, because at that point, it's like 9. Like, it's like late at night. We know that the parking lot's going to be empty. It's Calabasas. There's not a lot of cops around. No one's going to come and bug us, right? So his car, we knew his car was parked in like a neighboring lot. So we went on our break. We came back late. So we waited until everybody was like out of the parking lot, and we had like 200 pictures of the camel spider, that camel spider article, printed out. And we put them all over his car, like multiples under like the windshield wipers. We managed to like get it into the door handles.
Oh.
Like we put it everywhere, sticking out of the spokes of the like wheels of his car.
Oh, jeez.
We put them all over his car because we were just like, this is it. Like, we were so proud of ourselves. It was not a dewy evening, so there was no paper that stuck to it.
Okay.
I mean, granted, now, would I do something that is as, like, gross as printing out 200 sheets? I'd like to think that I might, but I might come up with something that'd be a little bit more earth-friendly. But we definitely didn't do anything where it was going to be, like, scratching paint or, like, getting it wet or sticking to it. We didn't want to do any of that. We were trying to do it in the best way possible. And then we ran away. We totally ran away, like, giggling like schoolgirls. Like, we did, look what we did to Richard's car. I wish I had a camera. I wish I had a camera for what it looked like, because it was just white. It was like a navy blue Mustang that was just pure white at this point, because the whole thing was just covered in paper. So the only thing is that both Byron and I did not park in that parking lot where he was, so we couldn't see his reaction. But he had a reaction the next day.
Oh.
And the next day turned into him being very upset, and that someone had to have done it. And then he came up to Byron and he's like, I know that you had to have done this. And Byron's like, I didn't do anything. But he's like, I think it's hilarious. He's like, I didn't do anything. And then I remember Richard coming up to me, and I'm like, man, camel spiders? Like, I had to play it off again. I was like, I wondered what that article was about, Richard. I had no idea. And I'm like I'm going to tell him, yeah, I fucking covered your car in paper. You involved me. I wasn't a part of this until you left that stupid article on my desk. And then that meant it's on. So
yeah, he invited a little bit of that attention. Yeah, that's a pretty good payback, though. That's a good escalation. So you just saw him accuse the wrong person of doing it, basically? Did he change at work at all after that?
No, he was still just annoying. Like, no one wanted to sit in his room because all he would do is, like, tell them the right ways to do something.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, dude, shut up. Like, God. So bad.
Yeah.
He was just especially obnoxious. So I always, if I could ever take like little jabs, I would, because I'm like, at least that gets me through the day.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna have to work with you or like be on a team with you.
Sometimes you have to vent.
Yeah.
If somebody didn't give you a constant need to vent, there wouldn't be any venting. L2 to drop a mine.
We'll have to find our way.
Yeah, he had big Dwight energy. Yeah. Like, you're just like, look, I get it. You're not like an evil person, but my God. If I, like, any choice that I have that's, like, hanging with you or getting a root canal, hanging with you or having to alphabetize, like, files for 7 hours, I'd pick the files.
Yeah,
like,
the files are quiet at least.
Oh, like, because you're not a fun conversationalist. Like, it's just it's not a good time. And that would be one of the only things, like the only kind of bits of solace when you're working so much is at least having like entertaining people to talk to.
Yeah.
At least that makes things a little less dire and a little more like, that's why I like working with the guy Garrett, because we actually had challenges between each other, like who could come up with the most ridiculous bug. And actually have it like either fixed or addressed by the team. And I won that challenge. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Yes.
What was the most ridiculous bug?
The most ridiculous bug. I know this is a free story.
Yeah, free story.
I'm going to give you a free story.
Getting a freebie for chat here.
Well, so in Mystery Mayhem, right? There was a sequence where you were in the bayou and you had to get on this motorbike and chase after the like bad entity, whatever they were. I think they were ghosts at that point, because Garrett's bug that he tried to write was ghosts appear in this game and ghosts aren't real. And he's like, start level 1, see a ghost.
Yeah.
Expected outcome, there should be no ghosts because ghosts aren't real. I was like, you're an asshole. I'm like, they're going to delete that shit so fast.
It's a good one, though.
And then I told them, and I was like, wait, I know it. I got a better one. So this whole Bayou level, right?
Yeah.
I'm playing it one day, and I look at Shaggy and Scooby on their little moped, and I go, fuck, that's my bug. And Garrett was like, what?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm going to write it up. So I write it up, and then I read it to him. And my bug was that Shaggy and Scooby are not wearing helmets. And if they're representative of children's entertainment, they should be displaying proper safety gear. And I was like, okay, there's no way. Like, well, let's see what my bosses do about it. Like, if they're actually going to put into the database and everything. It got opened as an official bug. And let me tell you, folks, they animated helmets onto Shaggy and Scooby. There's no helmets anywhere. It's not like there's a sequence of them grabbing it or anything else. But they did put helmets on them. They drew tiny little helmets. So then after my bug went in, yep, they had to add helmets and proper safety gear for Shaggy and Scooby.
Steph has single-handedly changed the games industry. That's awesome.
That's how I should have known that I would be really good at branding and remembering like brand guidelines and brand management.
Let's move out.
And you are good at those things. You're also good at breaking games.
Oh, I broke so many things.
You have an
I
incredible
still
talent.
break a lot of technology in general, and people don't understand it.
How you're so skilled at it?
Yeah, I'm just like, nope. It's just what I can do.
Stuff's built different.
But yes, I was really quite proud of myself for that, getting the helmets added.
Yeah.
And I thought
Who knows
that
how many
was-
lives you saved?
I just thought it was. There were some really great and dumb bugs that existed. Like, I think probably the greatest bug report that was ever submitted, because we would talk about this when we worked in QA. There was somebody who quit via a bug report.
That's cool.
They just didn't show up back to their desk, and there was just the bug report paper filled out at their desk. And it was just like I quit this job. Like, instead of coming into work, I stay home. Like the steps to the bug. Expected outcome. I won't work here anymore. I don't want to be here. Yeah, there was stuff like that. There was also like an answering machine that we had, that whenever you were going to be out or if you were sick, not that you got sick time, it just meant that you weren't going to be in the office that day, so that they could account for your time.
Yeah.
There was like just a voicemail box that you could call and like leave like your info. And like every day, like the boss of QA or like, you know, one of the senior leads would listen to it and then report like, okay, this person's out sick or whatever. There were some people that quit via that voicemail box.
Okay.
Including one guy who quit because he said his house had been broken into by a group of ninjas. And so he was whispering into the voicemail. It's like, they've broken into my house. The ninjas are here. I'm not going to be able to come back to work ever. And he quit.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, so
well.
quit via that. And then some people would just be very open in the... I
hate this
can't come
place.
into work today because I have explosive diarrhea.
Oh.
Now, whether that's true or
Yeah.
it's just to be gross, I'm like, oh my god, like, I don't want to know about any of this.
Well, now you do.
Please don't ever share that information.
That's the sound of a hero. Me. I destroyed all the tanks. Ow! Ow! Who's shooting me? Damn. Well, thank you, Steph. Thank you very much for being so open with your extremely harrowing and sordid tales from the games industry. I don't know. To hear you tell it, your QA days actually sound pretty... maybe nostalgic isn't the right word, but it does sound like there were some fun and memorable events and hijinks that happened.
It was... it had a weird amount of hijinks. Like, I mean... It just, it was just very strange. It was like we just spent so much time together that it felt like a fraternity or something.
Yeah.
And not like necessarily work, which is also like, well, one where I started to feel like I really like talking with teams and talking to everyone about what they do, and that was kind of why I started being interested in production, because I was like, I could talk with everyone. I could get their updates. Like, I could figure this out. That's what producers do. And you know, I'm like, I could get all of this like in order. And yeah, my next job after QA was production, specifically because of that. But also, it really was funny. I talked so much in QA that I was the only QA person that had their own cubicle, because they wouldn't put another person in with me because I would talk with them. Like I would talk with them, or we would like chit chat, or again, you know, me and like Garrett and I were in the same room together for a while. That was one of like the better times because he and I just talked about movies, we talked about music, like all sorts of stuff, and like hung out all the time.
Yeah.
I would give him advice on like ladies, and also just try to like offer him support or be like, don't be stupid. Like, I'm gonna tell you what this means. So he was cool, but then like, you know, there are the times you get stuck with people like Richard. Oh God. And then you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Or like, there were dudes that I worked with who would wear flip-flops and have the longest toenails, like the longest curling over toenails, and then they try to put their greasy flip-flop feet up on the desk, and it's like right by your TV, so you're looking at your stupid 13-inch CRT VCR TV combo with gnarly feet next to them. That happened one day because I immediately went to my leads and said no. I'm like, you move him or you move me. I am not going to sit next to him, and I'm not going to look at those feet. And they were like, totally get it. Like, you will not be sitting next to him tomorrow. And they moved him out. And I was like, oh, thank God. That dude also tried to ask me out, and I was horrified. I was like, I've seen your feet. No. No. Absolutely not. No.
That sounds terrifying stuff.
Yeah. Those were the harrowing moments. But it was, I don't know, it's like a weird mishmash of humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think that's what was unique about being in QA, because it really is like, there's some people that are going to be in QA and that is their like full-time career. Like, it's the thing that makes the most sense to them, and like, you know, they want to do it. And then there's the other people who are like, I need to figure out my way, so I'm going to start here because I know that this is like, it's a good place to start because you get to see everything, right? You get to see a little bit of into different processes, into how like just game production and, you know, development is done. So it's a great place to learn, as long as you're taking it as learning. You're going to move on from there. And then some people just get burnt out and never want to do this ever again and don't want to work in games. There was like, because there would be people that would get mad about the games that they get put on, because they would think, oh, I'm going to join this company and I'm going to get to pick what I'm going to work on. And you're like, that's not necessarily true, especially for QA. There was one person, I guess, who had, you know, went through that stupid week-long test, did their essay, was graduated to becoming a temporary quality assurance tester, went through all of that, started their first day at THQ, found out that they would be working on Britney's dance beat, and quit at the first break. They just didn't come back. And you're like, really?
Walked off into the sunset.
Yeah, like that was it. They were just like, well, like pull up their pants and like walk out, shuffle towards the sun and leave. That's it. This is how it ends.
I'm gonna head out. It was not about Britney, bitch.
Yeah.
His loss. Still have to play Britney's dance beat. Maybe next April 20th. Well, thank you very much, Steph.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Always an excellent storyteller. Oh no. Oh, okay. I'm scared. If I die right now, who knows how far they're back they're gonna throw me.
You're just gonna have to start the game over.
I think this is the last person I play as. I'm not sure though. Here comes this guy.
Why won't he die?
Hard to say. It's just the thing. I think. God, this game's weird. Yeah, that was a good death. I like that one. Oh, you did it. Okay. If I do this fast enough. Yes, lots of love in chat for Steph. Love to see it.
Well, I definitely felt like people were so nice and donated. It was also important that I share the tales.
Yes. The gamer always pays his or her debts.
Yes, I've now paid my debts.
Let's see what happens if I destroy this last fuel cache. Well, do you want to keep hanging out, or are you gonna take it easy? What are you thinking?
I'll hang out for a little bit.
Okay. Destroyed the fuel depot. I've been putting in work over here. Taking down these Nazi bastards. I'm excited for a fast game. Florp.
Just in time.
Does Barney have any stuff?
Fire, Gordon. Open fire.
Oh, we get a rail shooter, hell yeah.
Looks like we're in the clear.
I think Barney just wants me to murder. How many subs to do a full playthrough of Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem? Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Do you think playing through it would unlock, like, tons of deep-seated memories, Steph?
Probably. Honestly. It would be weird. I don't have, like, my original game boxes anymore. That was, like, the first time seeing my name printed in a manual.
Yeah?
And that was pretty wild. I think there's a reason why, like, people didn't want to give that up, because it felt nice. That at least that was like a recognition. You were like, ha. Like, there's people who are going to buy this game and they're going to look at it and they're going to completely ignore my name, but it's in there.
Printed.
But it's printed. They
So
used
official.
ink. They used ink and paper. This was a tree. This was a shady tree, and now it is my name immortalized in a booklet.
Someone has pristinely collected and preserved that.
Yeah, somebody's a hardcore Mystery Mayhem fan.
Yeah. Have you ever gone into the speedrunner community and seen what they say about the game? I wonder if there's like glitches you know about that they haven't even found.
I mean, well, the stuff that I found that, like,
Look alive, Carlisle. I got word on the
they ended
wires
up
that
just
some
like
of our
closed
old
accepting
mates
it
from the
was
Lone
mostly
Ranger
just
days
crashes.
are
I
alive.
just found ways to
Old
crash the
forest
game
surrounded by
in
Jerry's.
a lot of
We've got to
repeatable
save
ways, which
those
is more than
chaps
likely
for a
probably
shortcut
memory
through the
issues.
desert that
Like
leads
with
straight to Rummel's back door.
now
You and
I
I are
realize
in
that that's
charge.
probably more of
The
what it
rest of the men
was,
will catch up with us at the
because I
fort.
would do things like opening a
Protect my
door
hide while I
25
refuel the
times.
jeep.
I did things that I thought children would do.
Yeah.
That I was
Smashing
like
buttons.
hitting this button, like mashing it as I'm going into this like area during this cutscene. Like, what's it gonna do? And it would break so much shit. And I would just be like, they're like, no one's gonna ever do that. And I'm like, a kid would.
Yeah, right?
This game is supposed to be for kids. Like, kids are just gonna tap on the buttons repeatedly.
Yeah, run into walls and just spin around over and over for no reason.
Yeah, there were some of my bugs that were like that.
Yeah. Interesting.
Or I'd be like, your save points don't work if I do this. Like, that seems like a bad thing.
Uh-oh. Now I get to do a rail shooting sequence. Oh.
Oh, that's messy.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Now that Ironside is out there.
Oh,
Whoa. Swinging around to the front here.
this is...
What? This is a video game and it's awesome.
Oh, there we go.
Boom. It's so loud. Call of Duty. It's funny how, like, I was remarking about this with the PC ones, but even this Call of Duty, like, right from the beginning, they've always been very bombastic, loud, ostentatious, and brash shooting experiences. So it is a little heartwarming that 20 years on, it's still kind of this at its soul. Are those good guys?
Yeah, I think
Ah, well.
you're just war criming it up.
Ah, well. It's only a war
Whoops.
crime if you actually get
Sorry,
tried
boys.
for it.
Buy you a beer.
Yeah. That beer I owe ya. Boom! Got him with the ultra gravity bullets. Burr, 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 burr. Yeah, this is the sound of freedom. It's the sound of democracy.
This can't be good.
I like how he drove right in front of a little like frame for all the dudes to run around behind. It's like it actually is a carnival shooting gallery. What was your first COD, Steph?
God. I think the one that I remember, it must have been Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember playing Modern Warfare for the first time. That was pretty cool. Whoa.
I just didn't think that like FPSs were really something for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. What games were you into before FPS?
You know, like platformers, puzzle, a lot of or like I mean platformers primarily, because like I'm trying to think of in the time before odd times. I mean, I did play Halo 2 a year ago. But I don't know, I guess because it was just like like Halo is fine and I can play it, but often I always feel like it's just so slow.
Yeah.
And like I think that I just needed to, it felt too floaty, too space floaty. And so I think that that just wasn't exactly what I wanted. And like, but that was really the one thing that I could truly think of is like FPS. Because I wasn't really following any other games or anything like that. But then I remember when I played like Modern Warfare, and I was like, oh, this made sense. This made sense in terms of like an FPS game.
Whoa. Man. I think I remember playing Doom on Super Nintendo, but that was a pretty rough port. I'm trying to think of like, I guess there's like GoldenEye and stuff like that. But I do remember playing Call of Duty when it came out. I don't know why I bought Call of Duty.
I remember Jak and Daxter. Yeah.
I never did play Jak and Daxter. They all those PS1 mascot platformers and PS2. I just didn't play those for some reason.
Here we are.
Didn't have enough time, I guess. You good mans.
Oops. Jesus. Well, he's a good pancake now.
Wars Hell stuff. Whoa. Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Turok was pretty dope.
I loved Gex.
Yeah. Need to have Gex come back. Embracer Group gonna bring Gex back. With all that money they have.
Man, that's even more depressing. Like Lawrence knows this. When I many years ago, I'd interviewed with Crystal Dynamics, and they were like, "What's your favorite game that we've made?" Oh.
That's weird.
And I was like, Gex 64. Oh, like bring back Dana Gould. It's time to make more Gex.
The true voice of Gex. Wait, is Dana Gould still around? Still employable?
They thought it was hilarious. They're like, we've never had anyone say Gex ever. Much less Gex 64. And I was like, I'm serious though. Let's get this started. We could get some funding, right?
Yeah. Every game is funded. They announced like 400 games at Realms Deep. 3D Realms did their thing yesterday. That was what I was watching for like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, it was a lot.
A lot. Many games.
I don't know how, how are you going to know the difference between each?
There's a million guys pouring in. Holy cow. It's just too topical. What, Gex? We need Gex to satirize our current times. Give us an outlet that we so desperately need. We need to laugh again, Gex, and you're the only one who can do it. There's so much war happening. Pat, 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 pat. Look at all these guys, man. How am I supposed to make any headway with all these dudes rolling in so often?
Because you're supposed to shoot them in the head.
He's not dead, he's not dead. God damn it. Stop it!
Didn't blow him up.
Did anything happen?
No.
Look at him staring at me. Jesus,
Yeah,
guy.
you got
All
him.
right.
Yeah, I played some Viva Pinata. I did get into Gears of War at one point.
Okay. Can I go now?
Yeah, I just remember more Modern Warfare than anything else. And that's kind of when I started playing with like other like people as well.
Online multiplayer gaming.
I mean, for like the longest time, like every COD that would come out, and then also like Reach when it came out, like I had like a standard group of people that I would play with.
Kind of running crew.
Yeah, and it was nice because it was like all of us are like around the country. Some of us like were. It was a very eclectic group of people. As I remember, like one of the dudes, he used to use his neighbor's Wi-Fi to play in the like trailer park that he lived in, and because he set up the internet for them, and the way that he would get the internet, because like Wi-Fi didn't work well between the like because of the steel, I guess, the metal of the mobile home. So they would put the router outside in a cooler hanging out the window with the antenna through it, and that's how he got internet. He got Wi-Fi from the neighbor who was paying for it, but it was in a cooler so it wouldn't get wet. And like one of the dudes that I played with, you know, and you could make your own emblems and COD and everything, he made what looked like a little like Wi-Fi router in a cooler out a window. He spent all that time in the creator to make it.
That's awesome.
And I thought that was like the most hilarious thing I'd ever heard.
How are you supposed to do this? What? Oh, man. Sorry.
It's all right.
This is outrageous. There's just like non-stop guys pouring out of this open doorway that you have to run directly towards and put a bomb on. Ugh.
All of them.
Yeah, they
Like
just
little
they
cockroaches.
spawn in like 3s and 4s. And even if I throw a grenade and get like all of them with a grenade, there's still just another wave that rolls right in. And I can't run and plant it and run away fast enough. Just headshot that guy.
All right.
Now, got plenty of health. I got shoved into a corner by Private Johnson. I'm gonna keep throwing grenades in there. Okay, here we go. Oh,
Oh, that's his life.
what do you want me to... I can't do anything about it.
No.
There was like a dude prone in the middle of that grenade going off. Everyone died except he didn't. I guess if I run up there with a Sten and I'm like shooting constantly as I'm moving, and I also happen to shoot everybody that's shooting at me.
Is this like near the end of the game?
It must be.
Oh.
Blarg. Okay, here we go.
Jesus.
Sten equipped.
Jesus.
All right. Gotta outflank them. Trying to give me a hint. I don't think there's anywhere else to go on the map.
Oh my god. Why won't they die?
God damn it.
Okay. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was so stressful. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't talk because I didn't want to spoil it.
Well, that other barrel exploded, so now I'm like really hurt. But maybe the guys aren't pouring in anymore. I have been told this is the last section of the British chapter. Oh, is there another chapter after this?
Oh.
I was the British before already. Somebody else got on that gun.
Oh. Yeah, you got him.
Thank you.
So proud.
I need health. Ah! God.
No.
Shot him in the face. Oh, there's American campaign next? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you not be an American.
That's true. That would be terrible.
They would get in so much trouble.
Ah, there's not a checkpoint after you blow up the door. Wait a minute. There's stairs. What's going on over here?
What are these dudes doing?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
What's all this? Do I just have to, like, do objectives over this whole level, I guess? Do some scouting here. Okay, there's a tiny health here.
Okay, get the little health.
We got the little health.
Micro health.
Teensy
Tiny
health.
baby health.
Okay, well, it's probably better to be over here. What's that other mounted gun?
God, it's so loud.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Whole lot of war. Sure do. Yeah, I can't really hit either of the mounted guns from here, unfortunately. It's a cleaner run to the door, but also to try to hit the... God damn it. To try to hit the guns, I have to, like, open myself up to getting shot from the side.
Oh,
Then dude's running away. This sucks. This sucks. I'll have to be really, really slow about it. Actually, I need
Methodical.
to use the restroom, so I'm gonna take a quick freedom break as soon as it lets me pause. All right, I'll be right back.
And I think that's it, Mike.
Thank you very much. Sources that
Yes, we're back. Back in hell, basically. Steph's decided to take it easy. She's gonna go watch a movie. So it's us now. It's us. It's the gamers. I mean, it was the gamers before. Steph just dropped a more gamer cred than I can never hope to aspire to. I've never played a meaningful role in the creation of a game, so pretty sure my entire role with gaming is going to be consumption and opinion giving, which I view as a less profound experience. The sound is fucked. Joker, you are correct. Welcome to the power of the PlayStation 2. Shoot these barrels early. Oh, that did the work for me. Like, one dude who's in cover shooting at you can kill you. Try it. That guy's not dead. You have to mash the button. Did you ever consider moving into games design after leaving Rooster Teeth? Not really, no. I could probably, like, design a game, but holy cow. The last thing the world needs right now is another video game. Basically, since I've already bullied my way into a few different very competitive arenas, and there's only, like, just based on the number of hours in the day, there's really only so many trades and like attempts you can make to earn a living in a crowded space. And game design and game production is yet another one of those. And I've been lucky enough to have and maintain a pretty fantastic and financially sustainable audience on Twitch. And YouTube is even starting to grow a little bit. But it took like 2 years of just doing that to start to get good traction with both audiences and advertisers and clients and things. So like at this point, if I were to try that, it would come at the cost of something. And I like everything else that I do too much. To bite that off or to reel in other things. Holy shit! God, I just got shredded. Oh, somebody got on the gun. Wow. Hat wearer. This is kind of on PC. I am emulating the PlayStation 2 version of the game because I wanted the crisp resolution. Unfortunately, it is kind of locked to PS2 performance, which means it's pretty swampy and soupy. It speeds up and slows down in weird ways. It reminds me a lot of playing Killzone. That was a pretty clean grenade. Wow. How dudes aren't running in again. That's weird. Okay, that was a very clean first section. Yeah, Teton has nailed it. Like, not only will I always have a backlog of games that I wish I could explore and experience. Oh. An NPC just like hopped on the gun and I lost half my health. And I was close to cover. Fuck! What do I do? Shit! What do I fucking do? Maybe I can go around. At this point. I guess dudes won't respawn anymore. There is a small health up here. But I have to get to it. God, I wish it would not always be in the way. I have smoke grenades? No. I have 4 grenades. My leaving. One fucking guy decided to crawl up there. There. I think there was wasn't there a dude who ran over here and never got shot? No? Oh, health. Great. Thought I saw that there. And now I have different hand grenades now. There are so many mounted guns. I'm gonna get this must be here. Must be able to come back here so that you can shoot off like specific mounted guns. God damn it. I just saw another dude haul ass up in there. Have you ever played through Thief 1 and 2 on stream? No, I should though. Thief 1, I remember being brutal. Brutally difficult. I remember Thief 2 was better, but still very challenging. That would be fun. Definitely a very profound experiments in the early days of stealth games. Also contributed a lot to the MSIM genre. I guess you can consider them MSIMs. Early MSIMs. Like a lot of those systems, I guess, would go on to be really popular in games like Skyrim. I still remember the sound, like the guards in Thief are just so fun to sneak around and mess with. There's a voyeurist thrill in those games. I feel like maybe Splinter Cell harnessed on it the most, since it's third person, but just feeling like you're able to observe the world as almost a ghost, not being part of it. Hitman really leans into that in a really clever way. Hitman's humorous dark streak is like so important. You get to see the world from outside all of its like petty personal bullshit that every human being is all wrapped up in every level. You're kind of the invisible man. You get to walk. I love how they make it so really you get to like walk through clouds of human drama and be an impartial observer, sometimes a solver. Is that a bad guy? He's a bad guy. Okay, we don't want them alive. John Hitman. John 47. Agent John. My name's John. Agent John.
Get down!
Stupid. I hate those things. So wait a minute. Escort them to the cistern. I have to protect a different NPC. Fuck. So we got to take him up here. I want him to get in here as fast as possible because this is actually decent cover. Ah, crap. This isn't the cistern. It said protect him until reinforcements arrive. He's run off on his own. All right. Look at all these guys. Oh my god. This is silly. Look at this silly amount of dudes. So we just chill here, huh? This is us. I mean, if the AI is instructed to not shoot us to death, I have some health. Okay. But it said escort to cistern. Which one do I do? Do I wait? Or do I try to get him through here? Which I think is a terrible idea, considering the amount of dudes pouring through. Oh, okay.
Get a charge on that half track. It's blocking our way.
Can't hit anything. Game is running in mega slow-mo to render this huge level and all of these enemies. Okay. You think the machine game's indie game will be an FPS? I don't know. I kind of hope not. I'd like to see what else they can do. But I want them to make whatever they want to make. Forever. I want them to have budget. Whatever ideas they get, just say yes. Okay. Escort to cistern. Do you know where you're going? Am I following you? Right now? I thought I would be able to go through here after half track is blown up. Oh, I can't. Okay. I think he's following me.
We've got to get underground now.
Are you Jeremy? You are. Okay, I think this is good. I think this is all good. The opposite of Ubisoft does? I don't know. I feel like there at least used to be a lot of artistic talent at Ubisoft. And they used to be able to express themselves, but They've been stuck making, like, churning around franchise games for a while. The one thing I will always, I do give Ubisoft a lot of credit for is, like, always being willing to change up what Assassin's Creed means. It isn't really just a ton of the same game. Each one has, like, twists. Those twists tend to pretty strictly follow whatever's popular in games at the time. So that's maybe a little less than interesting, but... And, ooh.
In the battle to regain their Russian homeland, the Red Army crushes the German pocket.
Immortals Phoenix Rising was really good. It was really good.
On June 6th, D-Day.
I think they deserve a lot of credit for Immortals.
Invasion on the Normandy coast that will soon lead to a full-scale.
I am curious about Assassin's Creed Mirage. I'll give it a shot.
Success. British Field Marshal Montgomery
I feel like I want to play the first 2 hours of Valhalla again, because I remember that being ridiculous.
With momentum on their side, the Allies attack Germany's industrial heartland.
And New Prince of Persia looks cool.
Attempting to outflank the powerful Siegfried Line, intending to drive on to Berlin. But Montgomery's plan fails miserably when the final bridge across the Rhine cannot be secured. Painful defeat and staggering losses destroy all hope for an early end to the war, and surviving Allies are ordered back to France. Fortunately, by October, with the Siegfried Line finally breached from the west, the Americans prepare for the capture of Aachen, a city destined for the dubious distinction of being the first major German city to fall to Allied forces.
Oh. If Valhalla wasn't so big, I'd be in love with it. Man. Yeah, the second they dumped me into the open world, I was like, no, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. We're good. Ooh, Doolard has redeemed a real trading card redemption. Well, let's get it. Let's get you your trading card.
My name is Chuck Walker. I've been attached to the First Army
We'll do that after this cutscene.
for a long time now.
Finally, the Americans. Chuck Walker.
I landed in Normandy on D-Day. Every day I fight to save my life and the lives of my men. I'm proud we're on the front lines. I know none of us are going home until the Germans surrender completely, and we want to be right there when it happens. That's why Aachen is so important. It's time to take this fight right to Germany, where it began. This isn't about medals or honor. Those things don't matter when you're fighting for your life. This is about winning the war. And fighting with the Big Red One has taught me you win a war by surviving it. And that means killing the Germans before they kill me.
Forward references? I never played Big Red 1. I don't even know what goes on in that game.
This is it.
Do you think they were taking shots at Medal of Honor there?
The Germans in the town square are cut off from their command and control. But those old buildings are solid enough to resist shelling. Orders are to escort the M12 to the town square, clearing buildings of German resistance on the way. Once we're inside the city hall, the M12 will blow the sumbitch to pieces. Stay close behind the tanks for cover and protect them from German anti-armor. We lose the Shermans and we're all dead. Let's saddle up and get it done.
Sarge, some of those old buildings are too fortified for the tanks to take out. What are we gonna do about them?
Relax, Benny. We're gonna knock them all down.
Where are you going? Stay behind the tank!
Oh, Aeroboss, you wish that they... Let's see here. You wish the Assassin's Creed games could just turn off the RPG elements? So it's like just a series of stages with fixed gear and equipment? That doesn't sound so bad. I mean, it sounds like that's what Mirage is gearing up to be. It's interesting them remarking about it being like smaller in scope and scale. Something you can beat in a reasonable amount of time. I like that. Ow.
That's our opening! Let's get in there!
Oi. Classic blender. Haven't played new AC since Unity, or played a new. Wait, haven't played a new AC Unity. They all seem so bloated now. Since Unity. Gotcha. Yeah, Unity was kind of the last one that was kind of structured to anything like a classic Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it was a Batman game, or Syndicate was basically a Batman game, and then I guess Origins is basically a Far Cry game, sorta. I was disappointed how much the narrative and like cutscene elements of Assassin's Creed had to get completely traded away for the open world elements. The story cutscenes didn't even really make sense. They're paced terribly. The writing was very confusing and characters were bland. I don't know. Origins was weird. And the ending was like very non-committal. I guess a lot of Assassin's Creed games it's just kind of a span of time. It's usually like the framing device of whenever that particular ancestor was leading up to finding the apple or some relic or something. Yeah, I think I had Liberation installed for a while. It's like always in my games list, but just never got around to starting it. Move, bro. Let's see here. Neutralize the turn second floor. Okay. So anyway, there's room in my heart for that series to find, like, for me it's always about having something to express more. It's about being more than just a combination of familiar brand concepts plus just whatever format and game content type is popular at that time. But now, man, gaming is so vast. I'm not even convinced that you could even successfully peg what's going to be popular 4 or 5 years down the road anymore. It was pretty clear for a while, I think, that big open world games were the thing. And they still kind of are. I mean, Zelda and Elden Ring have all done very well in that format. Monetarily speaking. What do I do now? Escort Tin Column to theater. Neutralize anti-armor on second floor. Have I not done that? It showed up. I thought I did it.
We have to take out those panther shrimps before they hit the column again! Taking damage!
Starting to get some texture issues. That's interesting. War as hell, man. Yeah, just chill while the armor rolls forward and kills everything, right? There we go. That's nice. Oh yeah, I never got around to playing Far Cry Primal. I don't know, that I was pretty fully in, like, just like I just don't care about theme flips. Like, same game, but now you're throwing spears instead of shooting guns. I guess that could be cool, but oh yeah, Zumbini? It is a very loud game, yeah. very clearly down a particular aesthetic of just being brash and in your face. That was a lot of games at the time, but also Call of Duty specifically. It was a very audio-aggressive game. They're all just lined up. Uh-oh. Damn it. Dude, what? Man, that has always been the grenade sound. I like it. There's so many guys. I would love some health. Anything? Yeah, isn't that nice? We got the slow-mo. We don't even have to do the breaching click. God damn it! I'm so scared. They're gonna shoot me and I'm gonna die! God damn it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. How far back? Is this all the way back? Man. Actually, Steph has just made... Oh, wait. I forgot. Doolard, I'm so sorry. I just got right into it. Oh my... You guys let me forget that Doolard redeemed a trading card. Oh my gosh. How dare you? I'm offended. Doolard, I'm so sorry. Here is your card. Oh, wait. Hold on. That's two stuck together. Here is your card. Lorca, you stiff, spined puss pump. Let's go to the big game tonight. I'll pick you up. Ulnaria. No, I'm too weary, friend. It's been an arduous day. Okay, then the back, it looks like you got another panel there. No, we won't be gore for your org. We are free entities. Nah! That's panel 11, I guess. Double-sided here. Yep. That's it. That's all we got. That's side 1 and that's side 2. Is this Plasm? I can't remember. But congratulations. You've got a full panel in the Tale of Lorca. That's gotta feel good. Okay. I will giving you sending you a whisper right now. Sending you a link to a little form to fill out so that I can mail you your card. All right. Now, before I was about to completely forget about that, I'll tell you why, because Steph has just oven baked a pizza and I'm getting the pizza smell up in my nose and I can't resist it anymore. So I'm going to get back to it. I just realized that Ever Crisis logo is still there. Oh, I'm on the wrong scene. That's why it's there. Anyway, I am awash in the aroma of pizza, so I'm going to go satisfy my carnal cravings. Oh, can you show the list? Yes, of course. Bam. So we are on the 3rd Call of Duty, Finest Hour. And then the next 4th Call of Duty game, Call of Duty 2, will be a good time. So we're moving. We're getting through there. All right, I'll be right back after I get my pizza on. See you soon. Thank you for watching.
With the July.
Okay, that was a good pizza break. Okay, since we're about to enter real gamer time, It's time to once again enter the call of focus. Answer the call of focus. So that I can escort this tank column to theater and protect M12 like Uncle Sam needs me to. How's everybody doing? Oh. Fire Guy Mike, I saw it. You're finally able to identify that song. Glad to hear it. I actually didn't know the name of it, so I wouldn't have been any help anyway. Yeah. My grandfather fought and died for my freedom to call my focus. Is that an edible? Yes, it was. It's an edible and caffeine, and I think like B vitamins to help your concentration.
Let's get in there.
I guess you're right, I did it wrong. I should have taken the edible before the pizza. It's kind of COD branded. They made the logo look like COD. It is unfortunately not an official Call of Duty product. You're probably surprised that I would be dabbling in non-official Call of Duty products, but I'm just a renegade. I'm a bad boy. Oh, also, sign up or download Ever Crisis. Thank you for sponsoring the stream, Square Enix. I'll let you down, Pee Pee Poo Poo Monster. What do you mean? I'm being as American as I can possibly be right now. I'm not wearing my American onesie. I guess there is that, but still. You think the terrorists like it when we eat Call of Duty branded edibles? No, of course not. They hate it. They can't stand it. That's why I'm supporting freedom by doing it. This game's hard as fuck. Did you have any troubles? There were some sections that required like learning where the enemies were and really like getting the angle on what they expected of me. You kind of have to, you gotta learn the ins and outs of this weird game. Not saying that I have that. By the way, why is Panzerschreck? Oh, what the fuck? What are you doing up there? There we go. Hold on a minute. Automod needs to be told to calm down. Ugh. I already made a Call of Duty joke. No. This is weird. Just the Call of Focus branding. Yeah, buck up, Automod. Chin up. Uh-oh. Oh, you were German. I wish... Fuck. God, I can't aim. Bruh! Okay. Oh, no. I have so little health. Get him, boys. God damn, die already. These are all grenades. Oh, there's some health there. Yes. I got some walking around health now. There's got to be something back here. Oh, these guns sound terrifying. Here we go. Am I suspicious when there's a Panzerschreck just laying around? Should I grab it? I guess I should probably take it. Just in case. I don't know. Yeah, Automod can get on its high horse sometimes. It's also like, I have Automod set to the most permissive setting. And it still gets a little antsy. But it's actually it's a quite nice thing to have on in general. Especially for extended MediaTek streams. He's not dead? Okay. How many duties have been called? 2 so far. I'm in the middle of calling my 3rd dude. It's been fun. It's been a little frustrating. They're taking cover behind my tanks. Stop it! Why are they making that sound? Are you stuck on something? Do I need to move up so they move up? Okay, yeah, it seems like that is... You bitch! You bitch! You bitch! You bitch! You bitch! Why would you make me do that? Oh, come on. Why would you make me do that? Oh, it's the whole thing! You're kidding me! Fuck. God, that sucks. Stay behind the tank, they say. Multiple times. Stay behind the tank. Except for the times you have to go in front of the tank. I don't think I can even shoot those guys. I think the tanks have to shoot them. I don't know when the tanks are like, when they do their thing. I just have to wait. Okay. What? What? I do like when they go down like a sack of bricks like that. Whomp. Remember the American missions being the hardest? Yeah. That's always the American road to walk, am I right? Yeah. he shot me while he was facing away from me. As soon as I opened the door, he, with his back to the door, plugged me twice. Pap, pap. Almost got him. They shot down Universal Healthcare. We chose the most difficult path for certain. We just love wasting money. It's harder to waste money like that and still think of yourself as the best nation on the planet. But we choose to do it every day. Not because it is easy, but because it is hard.
The Shermans won't roll until we take those Nazis out! Sorry! We have to take out those Panzer Shreks before they hit the column again! Stay behind the tank!
What the fuck? Bro, really? There's just not like... It feels really frustratingly difficult to try to get through any of these sequences maintaining health. I don't know how to play cautiously in this game. I don't know if you're allowed to. Wait. I don't want hand grenades. I want health. Damn it. Well, as long as these tanks are out front shelling something, they're probably killing stuff. War is in fact hell. That's why we need those Call of Focus gummies. Call of Focus gummies single-handedly won the war effort for the United States. I think there's another health pack back here. So I'm doing better than I was last time, but still. Yeah, so much of this is just knowing what the objectives are and not wasting a lot of time and taking a lot of incidental damage. Okay, so there's a small health back there too. Taking a lot of incidental damage, just kind of fucking around and not really knowing what you're supposed to be doing. It would be nice to know specifically, like, when the tanks need to advance or when they're shooting gun encampments and I just need to chill out. Guys. Why am I getting shot from the back? I think it was like splash damage. That was good. Just running over my guy. You're gonna get a medal for this. Dude. You're gonna beat a video game someday. Why isn't that dude dying? Oh, Lord. What the fuck? Why were there 1 billion dudes there? Okay. Awesome. Just gonna let the tanks roll up a little bit. Oh shit. Thought that's where I needed to go. So yeah, just not knowing where to go here is gonna cost me some health. Was it in here? Okay, maybe it's in here. Not liking the health of my tanks. Okay. Damn it, what the fuck? Ah! His body's slapping the floor. Okay. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, we're doing okay on health, but the tanks are not. Just scary. I do like the Thompson. I might run out of ammo.
We should probably check out the basement.
We should probably check out the basement. You know what? You're right. Move, you bitch! Move! Oh. From the north! I miss that guy. I hope he got to go home and marry his sweetheart.
Between the buildings.
Corporal Church going at it. I like it. This guy took his Call of Focus gummies today. They're going at it. Wow. Real battle of the Titans here. Whoa. Take that, Nazi bastard. Oh. Shit. I knew I could hear feet. You're gonna come up and ruin it. Shooting at me. I think you got him. Nice. Church is at it again. Watch out, Nazis. Corporal Church is off the chain. I don't think it's possible to game over from shooting allies in this one. Which is good because they love running in front of you. Yep. There goes Church. Mm-hmm. Masters of close quarter combat. Is that not a... No? Okay. Did the gummy you take have any THC or CBD? It's THC. The real gamer shit. I don't really feel anything from CBD. Not yet, anyway. Maybe someday I'll have aches and stuff that CBD can help with. Church, what's going on, man? Figure your shit out. Nice! Alright. Accept that. They're all in their little nooks. Yeah, a whole nest of them, a whole colony. How long have they been breeding down here? This is the first COD technically with like slow-mo effects, I'm pretty sure. What? Stop blocking up the... Sometimes I want to get back in cover and there's a dude there. Oh, man. Busy day. This is COD's Max Payne moment. I mean, I'm a fan of the slow-mo breach and clear. But I think that was like Modern Warfare 2, I think people were saying. Now, hopefully this is the moment where you just get to mow down tons of guys, and they don't try to stick it to you. I guess I don't have much health left. Gotta be really careful about this. Damn it. Okay, they're just faking me out. Gotta make sure I don't let any Panzerschrecks set up. But I'm worried there might be like a hidden spot they go to. I'm nervous. We're still going, huh? Oh no, we're shooting it. Is this the theater? This is what we came to blow up? Okay. Awesome.
Was that the theater? Looks like it'll be closed for a while.
Oh wait, no.
Back to the tank hall.
God, I love America. Why are they giving me more health? Why is the level still going? What? Sewer Nazis! They're coming out of the sewers. What the fuck? No! Where did that come from? How are you in the building we just left? Fucking dick.
The Germans are using the sewers to flank us.
Fucking finally.
Go down there after them.
We get to go into the sewers now. Really? I just... Oh, thank God. Oh, Jesus. That fucking level, man. Never want to go out there again. I'm actually grateful to go down into the sewer. Surely they can't have a ton of, like, mounted guns and tanks in the sewer, can they? God. They're coming out of the sewer.
Sarge, we've got to clear the Germans out of these sewers. We should blow up all ladders leading to manholes to keep them from getting out. Use your explosives.
What about...
Set to blow.
Okay, you know what? Fine. Yes. Sounds like a great plan.
I'm not sure if this Oh man, it reeks down here.
Switch to MP40. I wonder how maze-like this is gonna be. Oh, thank God. It can't be that complicated, right? It's a big open room! It's a sewer, for God's sake. This fog is not PS2 friendly. What? What the fuck? There's another one. think I've been in war too long. Just met the ghost of my grandpa. Fighting for the Nazis. No. I don't want to think about what side my grandpa might have been on. Those are things we just don't think about. Just choose not to.
Set a charge on that ladder. It's set to
MG?
blow.
Oh, I want the MG. Going back for it. Booyah. Nope. Okay, you can just hip fire it. Awesome. Oh, I'm not gonna hit it. Where are you going? Where are you going, baby? Come here and get shot. I can't turn around. Okay. Oh, look at all the mice. Cool. These areas are really big. I was kind of hoping it'd just be hallways. That kind of makes aiming a lot simpler. Oh god, no! How was I supposed to know? God!
Sarge, we've got to blow up all ladders leading to manholes to keep them from getting out. Use your explosives.
Yeah, you could say that was not my finest hour. You could say that. There's got to be a faster way to do this.
I'm not sure if this is better or worse. Oh man, it reeks down here.
I'm not running around. Want me to drop any health? Cool, cool, cool. See those feet running around. I didn't kill him? Oh boy.
out that ladder. Get back!
I guess this spawns all the dudes over here. Man, I don't know. I think I'm just down to slicing the pie and going for whatever dudes I can pick off. How is that not killing him? Oh, he's dead. Never mind. These guys die with austerity. Somebody ran in here. Yeah. This is such an awkward passage. Dying in place and then fading away. The Nazi spectral force has been deployed. It's comforting to think that there's only a certain number of enemies in this level. And that each one I kill is one less that exists. Shit. The fuck, man? Oh. Nope, you're a good guy, I think. This sucks. Maybe I can backtrack to the... Oh! Okay, well there's that. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this gun. I guess there's a ladder on the left I can try to take. I don't know where that is. Okay. Who's throwing those? I'm afraid to go up that ladder because I'll be locked in an animation. Where is this person? There's another ladder back here. I don't understand. Okay. What? Okay. There. Okay, I think he's up here. There he is. Oh, he's dead. Damn it. I hate that shit. I keep wasting ammo. No! Oh, no. Okay. Oh, that was so terrifying. That health. go. Oh my god, okay. Another one's video on it. Dude! Dude! I was sighted in and just like the fucking bullet spray. I'm out of bullets. Fuck this. Okay. I think I saw health back here, yeah. But it might be a trap.
Take out that ladder.
Get back!
Hopefully I can get another Car 98 or something. There's gotta be a ton of them stacked up around here, yeah. Who's shooting? What the fuck? Huh. It's not that much ammo. I'm starting to get the feeling hit scan damage isn't great enemy design. Yeah, there needs to be a little spice to it. I mean, you can't really get around it when it comes to guns. What? This is the game where you can be Nicki Minaj. Yes, eventually. We'll get there eventually. That was weird. Oh, there's no one on the gun. But somebody could just run up on it at any moment and kill me. Ah! I guess that's the thing about life. God, this music. Who was that? Oh! Oh, it's a good guy. Okay. It's like horror movie music. I mean, it feels like a horror movie, so I guess that's appropriate. Okay.
Take out that ladder.
Get back!
Get back! So American. Okay. I have health. I have bullets. And I've reached a checkpoint. Oh my god. It's really not that bad when you know what it is, but you just have to know what it is. Are you the GIs? No. Do my tippity tap. I got my dancing shoes on. Old Two Taps Malone.
Hey, thanks a lot, buddy. We're from 3rd Battalion. We came down here to keep those German rats from popping out the sewers. But I guess they got the better of us there for a while.
Really? Really, guys? What is... Oh my god! They're just like for real on every side. Okay, I think there was a ladder maybe that I missed. I'm a little concerned about that. I don't know which... Okay, no, this doesn't seem right. Yeah, okay, weird. I don't know, the checkpoint, or the mission objective thingy is all out of whack here. How strange. I mean, ooh, Tezadeth. Thanks for the sub. Climb this ladder to continue. Yeah, I didn't. Oh no. Oh. Hey, Density. Thanks for the sub. What's gonna happen if I didn't blow up all the ladders? Oh, is there a ladder over here? So there is.
Our tank can't be far behind that strike. We need to get up to street level.
Take out that ladder.
Get back!
Oh, the twirl! Oh no. The Nazi magic. How come that one was so ridiculous? Dude! God damn it! You can only check one corner at a time! If you pick wrong, you just get shot in the back. God damn it, die already! Fuck! Sucks. I have no health now. I guess I got a checkpoint not too long ago. Appreciate Church running a lot of interference here. Church is a hero. God damn it. Fuck! Church! Ah! God damn it. Ugh. Exit tunnel to regroup with tank column. Ah! There was a dude.
Sarge, we've got to clear the Germans out of these sewers. We should blow up all ladders leading to manholes to keep them from getting out. Use your explosives.
Use your explosives.
The Germans have some of our boys pinned down!
Yeah, Fire Guy Mike. It's just that, man.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
The nature of this game is a tough sell. It's really soupy and laggy, but I remember shooters feeling like that on console. Kind of feels like a Gen 7 shooter in some ways. Oh! Whoa! Combat maneuvers. Take that, asshole. Okay. There we go. Right.
Our tank column's heavy far behind that structure. We need to get up to street level.
There's another ladder.
Fire in the hole!
There we go. Exit tunnel to regroup a tank column. Okay. The tunnel of 1,000 Nazis. Church, you round? Could use your go-getter attitude and your infinite HP. God damn it. For real though, where's my mans? Maybe he died. That sucks. I don't know if I can do this without church. Did he die? His radio. Oh, okay. I hear him. For real? For real? For real? They're just running in a single file line down the hallway? They just do. You don't have enough bullets for all of them.
We've got to clear the Germans out of these sewers. We should blow up all ladders leading to manholes to keep them from getting out. Use your explosives.
Use your explosives. I'm so glad I get to hear that a lot.
Hey, thanks a lot, buddy. We're from 3rd Battalion. We came down here to keep those German rats from popping out the sewers. But I guess they got the better of us there for a while.
Okay, all right.
We need to get up to street level.
Okay, all my mans are coming this time.
Jeez, how about a little warning next time, eh, Sarge?
Okay, they're still here. Oh my god. Just absolute swarms of Nazis. Oh. No! No! Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was tough. I think you can't stop. I think it's already in like classic COD sensibility where you just have to keep pushing forward even if it doesn't feel safe. Or you have to figure out how to do it safe, but just you can't stop. Because it'll overwhelm you, jeez.
We gotta find our way back to the tanks.
Okay. Okay. We all hit the deck. It's so loud. Thwunk. Oh, that guy waited his turn. Damn, I still have my health from the last stage.
Who's that?
Looks like 1st Battalion heading north.
Protect nearby allies.
Oh hell! It's an ambush!
Huh? First battalion has been lost. Okay. Is that out here? Where did you want me to do that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I've never been more immersed. What? That was lucky. Just follow the trumpet. Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, it's a little Star Warsy. I think to me, it sounds pretty John Williams-y. Some of the earlier notes in Call of Duty 1, there were definitely some like Indiana Jones feeling sequences. That's where I saw a lot of those inspirations coming from. But yeah, a little like rat-a-tats are interesting. Oh, you gotta move, dude. Yeah, nice toss, huh? All right, we did it. This is pretty cool, I gotta admit. I feel like it's kind of working as intended. Whoa, the twirls! Those famous Nazi twirls. They will put you in a trance, a battle trance. Oh, geez, another hallway of dudes. Is there a guy right there? Shit. There's a gun. Damn it. That like headshots aren't one-shotting anymore. This would be much more efficient if I could just click on some heads. Oh my god. Guys. Damn it. Oh my god, bro. They reinforce so fast. Somebody's standing in the way. Oh no. God damn it. Dude, fall down. Ugh. He's doing his dumb, slow death animation, standing in the way. There, shit. Don't you dare. Dude! I'm playing on controller? Yeah, I have to. This is a console exclusive. Finest hour. Oh my god! Don't! God! The next guy in line, like 4 times in a row, had time to run over there, sit down, post up, start shooting at me. And I couldn't hit him. Ah. Damn it. What the fuck is hitting me? Oh, man. Okay, I need to switch to... How did they even give me a bar? So little ammo. I think I need to switch to German weapons way faster. I need the Kar 98 at least. That's the one rifle there's plenty of ammo for. Ah, really very good guy. There? Go back and see if there's an MP40 lying around. No? Curious.
Those emplacements are too fortified for the Shermans to take out. We gotta get behind them and neutralize them.
Very well. Again, at least I know what I'm doing now. I'm pretty sure if I just throw a good grenade in that one hallway and run through, I'll just be done. Jesus, that's a lot. So many of them. What the fuck? I didn't know I was out of ammo. I didn't know I was out of ammo. What the fuck? There's so many units. There's so many guys. Genuinely at a loss for what they expected me here. Okay, fine. Fuck it. Just shoot me to death. Maybe I don't have to stand next to them. Maybe they'll roll forward enough to kill those guys. I don't have to take damage there. No, Gweepies. I'm just playing on normal. Yeah, maybe I just really need to start going for headshots more. I was trying to just do body mass shots thinking that 2 would do it. But if it's like... I don't know. Headshots don't even one-shot. So I don't know. It's tough now. It's just tough. Shoot the fucking guns, please. I don't feel bad about that. There's more health across the way. Hey, Vidness Bach, what's up? You going old school tonight? Yes, I am. Always old school. We are games respecters here. Of all schools. Maybe that's another thing. I can peek into these rooms to get more items. That'll help. More money.
Those replacements are too fortified for the Germans to take out. We gotta get behind them and neutralize them.
Yeah, I was bullied into playing this on normal. A lot of the time, I haven't regretted it. This level's a little rough. I think it's just always going to be a question of just knowing what to do. There's like a dude up in a nest back there. Oh, shit. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe my AI dudes were always being held back by that guy. Or they were like trying to shoot at him and couldn't find him. So I was kind of alone trying to push up. And now Church is here. I think the game might also read when your line is pushing up or your unit. What the fuck? What the? Oh shit! Oh fuck! Right! Oh fuck! That sucks. Cover. Fuck! Fuck! Where's cover? Damn, man. Ugh. Well, that sucked. I don't know where that is. stop. Fuck you. I can stand over here until they start shelling. There they go. Wait, what? What, Vivnisbach? An Easter egg in this level, a room with a giant rat and a ghost baby. What? What are you talking about? This game is loud. Yes, it is. I've been turning it down over the course of the entire day, and it's still loud. Oh, focus. Yes, my Call of Focus gummies. Need to remember. The power of the universe is behind me. I was looking around for empty rooms and stuff for health. I was trying to get a really good map of where it all is. I've never really turned around and looked before, so there was a purpose to me wandering. It's weird because there are Panzer Shreks here that just will shoot at the tank column over and over, but they don't actually do any damage. So that's weird. Over there.
Those emplacements are too fortified for the Shermans to take out. We gotta get behind him and neutralize them.
Look at this. 4 health. Going into the Hell Hallway. The Hellway, some people call it. It's known in the Call of Duty Finest Hour community. Dude. Oh, I healed the guy, man. I didn't want to do that. Ah. Well, this is already going really well. Got a grenade? No? Damn it. Jesus Christ, I almost died. Where are my boys? That was pretty cool. I don't know where that came from, though. Is there like a... Is there a dude up here? Go for it. Oh god, there's so many guys. Oh my god. Right. Now my guys can all flood out here. Cover all the angles. Make sure no one just runs and hops on that machine gun again. Okay, progress. We're making progress here. Alright. 1, Plenty of Thompson ammo. I like that. Destroy Panzer emplacement. Finally. Sweet victory. Why? Uh-oh.
Scratch 2 Panzers!
And here comes the big gun. This shouldn't take long.
Scratch 2 Panzers! Imagine dying and that's the last thing you hear. The Easter egg room is on the underground passage level. Oh, I think I may have already done that one. Unless there's another underground passage.
That's it! They're surrendering! Aachen is ours!
First German city to fall. We got them on the run now, Sarge. Bet you we're home for Christmas.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
Nah. Takes one to know one. Why did we blow up a church? Because the Nazis deserved it. It's our church now. We liberated it. So, we're filling it with freedom holes. Okay. Damn, man. We're still going, huh? There's a lot of duty to call.
My name is Sam Rivers. The day after the attack on Pearl Harbor, me and my best friend Jim rushed to enlist in the U.S. Army. Most of our buddies from the neighborhood in Chicago did the same. I was only 18. I barely had enough time to say my goodbyes, get packed, and marry my sweetheart Maggie 3 hours before we shipped out for basic training. I was assigned to the 761st Tank Battalion, which was almost entirely made up of colored folk, except for the officers. We were not particularly welcome at Camp Hood, but this just drove us to build an unstoppable team and earn the respect of everyone we met. General Patton himself saw us in action and insisted we be attached to his 3rd Army and sent to Europe. Today we're near the town of Tillet. Every other American unit assigned to take this town has tried and failed. Now it's our turn. We're all fighting for something more than just defeating the enemy. Every man in the 761st has something to prove to himself and to the folks back home. For us, victory has a double meaning.
Damn, okay. I guess we got a whole other chapter, huh?
Listen up, everybody. Job today is to capture Tillet and cut the highway the Germans are using to supply the assault on Bastogne. Main force will split up and take different routes to encircle the town. You all know your teams. We're supporting the 87th today, so watch out for infantry under your tracks. My squad will escort the M12s to their firing positions, then roll into town after the artillery softens them up. Main assault will begin when my group hits the east entrance to town. Let's move out, and when you see the Germans...
All right. Mount up and give them hell.
That's cool. I really do like the kind of character-driven approach they did to the campaigns in this one. It's got neat organization. What did they say? They were excited. Yeah, tank level. This probably won't be loud. I mean, actually, speaking of volume, I think I might, I don't know. I might be caught out. I'm getting a bit of a headache. And I don't know if it's the intense machine gun fire and vexing game mechanics. Those might have something to do with it. Whoops. Look at all these guys. Olive Guardian, yeah, that's... You know what, that's a good call. It is a good time for a gamer stretch. I could go for a gamer stretch. Hey everybody, let's gamer stretch. After I blow up this tank. I don't like this one in particular. I don't like him. Everybody's game of stretching. Everybody's game of stretching. From the north to the east, from the south to the west. Everybody's game of stretching. I just can't leave these tanks unexploded. I can't. You understand that, right? I hate tanks so much. Suffer not the tank to live. Hey, Scott Hall. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate you. You guys joined just in time for a gamer stretch. I could actually do with a little stand up and a walk around after that last level, so I'm gonna take a few calming breaths, get some water, stretch around a bit, and I'll be right back. Hey folks. All right, I'm back. Sort of. I don't know. I have a So here's the thing. There's like 4 more levels, including this one. So this game's actually pretty long. And I kind of have a headache that's kind of bubbling up. So I think I'm going to try to not push it. So I'll just wrap things up here for today. And then throw things over to MediaTek again. But I'll be back with this tomorrow. I also want to spend some time with Steph before the weekend ends, so I'm going to do that. But thank you everybody for watching. Yeah, I took some Tylenol, and I don't know. It's I think just maybe not listening to nonstop machine gun fire is the ingredient for the evening. So thank you very much for watching again. I had a really good time today. Ever Crisis sponsored the stream today, so check it out if you feel like making me look good on the internet. Oh, Pop-Tart, hey, thank you for the sub. And like I said, since everybody was so generous gifting subs and such, MediaTek will run through midnight on Monday. So still far more than 24 hours of random clips rolling. Yeah, COD game gave somebody a headache. Weird, right? It could have also been the Call of Focus gummies. We never know. Maybe I called my focus too hard. But anyway, thanks again. Really appreciate it. Always enjoy these streams, and I'll wrap this up tomorrow. It'd be cool if I could also catch up on Mortal Kombat tomorrow. Maybe finish X and Aftermath, but that might be too much. We'll see. But enjoy MediaTek in the meantime. Thanks again for watching it, and I will catch you all next time. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Aim ahead of the subject so